Damn, this is getting a little real now with NMPLOL and Melena's whole divorce. I thought this was just a happy-go-lucky two people broke up, but what Henry Resilient is digging up in the damn divorce case, this man, Nick, might have just did a little bit of domestic abuse with the finances. Just like how anyone that doesn't join the Discord is domestically abusing me. Come on in. I've been enjoying talking to all the new people that have been joining the fishbowl. All the new little guppies swimming around in there. But back to the video, boys. Well, boys, today is tomorrow and NMPLOL, Nick Pollum and Melena are back in the news because Henry has dug up some more shit, alright? And he's claiming that a little bit of financial abuse was going on in the old Pollum household with Melena.
I'm not gonna
I just wanted her to be happy.
I'm good.
But yet, she is telling the court she's a victim of financial abuse. Either she is lying or he is. Who do you believe?
Because in the divorce court case, Nick Pollum tried to have it sealed, obviously, because, you know, when you're a public figure, you kind of don't want your information just out there, but obviously it wasn't granted. And for the most part, from what Henry Resilience was seeing, maybe Nick wasn't sharing the money with his wife the way he should have, especially seeing that, I'm gonna be honest with you, Melena did so much work for Nick Pollum, probably for free / just staying in the house that, you know, her husband is in. They have been married for literally over 10 years. Since 2015, about damn near a decade. And for some reason, this woman was not only his editor, she was also Soda Poppin's editor for their YouTube channels. Also, Melena came up with some of the greatest stream ideas for OTK. Any of the great OTK events, Melena probably came up with it. But yet, for some reason, from what it seems like, this woman wasn't really getting paid all that much, if at all, because Nick is the multimillionaire in a relationship, and Melena is the broke Norwegian girl now.
When news broke about Melena divorcing Nick, there was a large support for Melena. Mr. Flamethrower said any NMP viewer knows that Melena actually deserves a decent chunk of change for how she basically revitalized his channel. Another person wrote, she 100% deserves what she's owed. She carried OTK events in their channel for years.
Flashback. Just like you have a Twitch career now because of nepotism, go ahead.
No, I have a Twitch career now because I chose to. I didn't go on stream for 6 years because I didn't want to. Now I finally chose to be on stream. So I think you have a Twitch career now because of nepotism.
I do, yeah.
I chose to come on here.
Well, because of Chance in Greek.
False, because you were sitting at 200 viewers whenever you lived with Chance. Then I came on your stream and now you're fine.
I see that you made me.
End of flashback.
Brother, I'm gonna be honest here. Melena got so many clips of her actually showing off that she made this man. There are too many clips of this woman showing off that, yeah, brother, your career was dying until I came onto your stream and I made up events and I brought out stuff and I was the one that made you get onto stream and I was the one that scheduled shit. I was the one that set up shit. I was the one that got you to these thousands of viewers now. And we all cannot say, no, she didn't, because she did. Because trust me, Nick did do the whole solo streaming circuit and it was not working out for him, all right? The man wasn't making too many dollars, all right? He was sitting at that 200 viewers. I knew of NMPLOL because of Soda Poppin, but I don't watch NMPLOL. I watch Soda Poppin. I was like, man, who's this black guy? But I think we all can recognize that the early morning cooking streams with Melena was what really blew up NMP. And you want to know who was doing the cooking on the stream? It was not Nick Pollum. That man could not cook at all. He was still eating dino nuggets, and that boy was like 28, still preferring dino nuggets and tacos. That was what he ate, and a damn not Dr. Pepper, I'm sorry, a damn Coca-Cola. And you guys want to know how much this woman helped out this man's career and blew him up? He's still talking about her. Literally almost a year after they broke up, he's still talking about her. Instead of now is because it used to be, oh man, me and Melena broke up. He used to farm the depression, all right. Then he farmed the whole I got a new girlfriend. Still talking about Melena, still kind of weird how you get a new girlfriend, you're still talking about your old one. And now he's farming the divorce.
He also said that him and Melena does not want to talk about their divorce online. However, at every moment without being solicited for the divorce, he continues to farm it every chance he gets, which is odd considering him and Melena had no plan of talking about it.
He says divorce, talk about it, we are waiting. No, I'm not going to talk about it.
Nick, what's something you've never told chat?
Well, I never told them straight up, hey, I'm married.
That just had to get leaked. That was crazy.
I never told them.
Yeah, but now everyone knows.
Going through a divorce. He says, divorce, talk about it, we are waiting. No, I'm not going to talk about it. You didn't hear him going through a divorce, actually.
I heard about that, but I don't believe what I see on Twitter.
Oh, it's all real.
Damn.
Yeah. It's right now. That's gone.
A few moments later.
But the funny thing is, I'm actually currently going through a divorce, so I'm technically married.
Why would you bring that up?
He says, divorce, talk about it, we are waiting. No, I'm not going to talk about it. That is not what Melena and I want to do, so.
Now, for any NMPLOL viewers out there, you know that Melena really did not like streaming. I want to be honest here, that woman hated her life for the past 5 years. It just seemed like she really just wanted to end it all, it feels like, because she didn't like where she lived. She didn't like the career that was giving her, or at least her husband. I can see why she didn't like streaming. I can see why, because, it wasn't like she was making the money. Nick was certainly, but she wasn't making any money. Well, it seemed like the only thing she really liked was like the friends she had out there. But honestly, whenever she went back to Norway, she realized that that's where she really wanted to be, and she didn't want to do anything online, like ever. She never wanted to go on stream. But Nick's whole career was kind of dying. As a good wife, she was like, I got to help out this idiot because he can't even do it himself. And she, did her thing. She made him famous, and now she left, and she wants to live out the rest of her days, I'm assuming, in comfortable retirement, which she's about to be once they're done with this damn divorce. She's about to be living good, because not only did NMPLOL just, act as her spokesperson and say, no, we're not fighting at all, even though we know, as NMPLOL viewers, they did like fighting. They fought a lot. They were not the perfect couple at all. But yeah, NMP was like, no, we're not fighting at all, and everything's amicable. Even though we could have settled this divorce literally once she fucking filed. I could have been like, sure, take half of it. Here's as much money as I have. Woman, take it and leave. That could have been it. But no, for some reason, NMP had to go talk about he wanted to seal to the judge. And, me and Melena, we're coming to an agreement, even though it's pretty long. This is a pretty long agreement. It's been about damn near 2 months y'all been going through this divorce. What happened to this settlement you was talking about?
I like the fact that he acts as her spokesperson because he knows she is not going to go live to dispute anything he says, but the divorce is getting bad. Nick often talks about how there is no drama and there is no fighting.
But I can't say there's no fighting or anything. So if anyone's looking for fighting or drama, it's not there.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
I am here to tell you that is not true. It actually looks like the complete opposite. There's a ton of fighting and potentially some abuse going on, according to Melena. As someone who went through divorce, I find it odd for them not to be fighting, that they're still not in agreement on how their assets should be divided. And from the looks of Melena's amended divorce petition, they are far from an agreement. When Nick filed a motion to seal the court documents, people will and have assumed it's to keep his fans or even me from covering the divorce proceedings. That is far from the case. I think he proactively filed this motion to cover up Melena accusing him of financial abuse in her recent court filings and a slew of requests she's asking the judge to grant her immediately. Hi, I'm Henry Resilient and I cover court documents of your favorite streamers, and today we will look at Nick's motions to seal the divorce as well as Melena's amended petition for divorce and her request for temporary orders, and why Melena is likely to walk away from the divorce with easily $8 to $13 million, if not more.
Damn! That boy about to be hurting. That boy about to be hurting. I know once that comes out the bank account, he gonna be on his knees. That boy gonna be... that boy about to be hurting. And you want to know the funniest part about this is? He's gonna have to pay her until this whole thing is settled. He's gonna have to pay her spousal support at least $5K a month. Alright, at least $5K a month. Because apparently this one just ain't got nothing left. Ain't no money, nothing. And I wanna be honest here. She deserves that $5K, but she deserves more than that. I'm not gonna be sitting here acting like, that woman worked. All right, we all can be like, well, she didn't put her name on the Twitch channel. She didn't have to. All right, Nick dragged her onto the channel. Nick got her to do all these things for him, but he didn't want to pay her the amount of money she should have been getting paid. He didn't want to give her access to the bank accounts she should have been given access to. Your husband and wife. You guys should be sharing this business, all right? You didn't get a prenup, so guess what, Nick? You got to pay up, my guy. You got to pay up. You can't be playing, well, it's my channel. Not if she was working on it from the beginning. No, it's not.
This is a big one. She wants the judge to make Nick pay support to her until the divorce is finalized. Nick is lucky he lives in Texas because the maximum amount of temporary support is $5,000 or 20% of the paying spouse's average monthly gross income, whichever one is less. I say it's pretty safe to say he'll be paying her $5,000 a month tax-free until the divorce is finalized. The judge will likely grant this because she already said she doesn't have access to community accounts. So if $20,000 is nothing, then what's $5K a month?
You know how much money I was making back then when I made that comment?
How much?
$20K a month.
That's still a lot of money.
It's
That's
all
a
about,
ton of money.
It's all we make that.
Yeah, but why
we
did
make
you,
that in an hour now.
No.
It's all about comparisons.
Oh yeah. Also, this boy Nick, he can't hide nothing. I don't be honest here. That boy Nick, he cannot hide any assets, no money, no stocks, no portfolios, because Melena, it can just add all the times he been talking about how much money he been making up. Because for some reason, out of all the streamers, Nick can't shut up about the amount of money he makes. He will tell you straight up how much he has in the bank account. That man will tell you down to the last cent. 18 billion 600 million 18 $1.33. This man will tell you every single dollar he has in the bank account to quote unquote flex. It's the saddest shit ever to see. All right, Chad. It's pretty clear that Nick realizes that the only thing he has in this world is money, because he can't really say he made his Twitch channel on his own. He didn't. Not even Soda Papa could have helped him. Soda Papa was one of the largest streamers for years on Twitch, and that boy Nick was struggling. His little wife had to come up there and teach him how to basically make great content. So he can't say he has a talent in content creation. He can't say he's great at networking, because again, his wife had to network with everyone so Nicky can come in with his arms crossed. Again, I don't want to make it sound like I hate Nick. I love Nick. All right, I love Nick. I'm just making fun of the guy. But it's like he had to come in with his arms crossed, like, can we play games? You guys want to play Apex? Let's play some Apex once we're done with stream content. The man just flexes his money all the time, and the only reason why he has it is because his wife put him in such a beautiful position to be able to invest into anything he wanted to. I think we all can agree, we wish we had wives like Melena, because that woman worked her ass off. She learned how to edit for that nigga. She learned how to create content for that nigga. She learned how to network with other streamers for him. She said, fuck it, if you need me to get the supplies, I'm gonna go get the supplies. And then at the end of the day, still cook, clean, and probably suck and fuck this nigga. I'm just saying, that woman had a full-time job, and that boy just sat there getting babied for a decade. All he had to do was just make Melena happy, and he would have basically been with the top female streamer. I want to be honest with you, Melena never had her own real stream, but if she actually streamed by herself, she 100% would be a top streamer. Not even just top female, top streamer in general. That woman has a knack for content. Too bad she just doesn't like making it. Unlike Johnny Somali, who literally got drunk in court for quote-unquote content whenever he went to his first hearing for his Korean trial the other day. And boys, it was bad. Click this video right here to find out what the hell is Johnny Somali doing. Just so you guys know, there was no cameras in the court, by the way, because you're not allowed to film in Korean courts. This man was doing all this bullshit in the court pro bono. No one could literally film it. But other than that, don't forget to like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you all tomorrow.